Hey there everyone, we're playing the Somnium Files nirvanA initiative. Basically, the second Somnium Files game. As you may have noticed, I'm using a virtual avatar now. Pretty simple thing, I've put it on stream before. Kind of slapped together some features of the avatar, but I couldn't figure out to do anything with clothes, so we're going with the default outfit. Some copyright stuff in the corner there. And yeah, we're gonna jump into it. I haven't decided if I'll turn on spoilers for the first game or not, because I want to see those references. But if you want to go back and play the first game, play in English, please. This can be changed later, that's interesting. Let's see, investigations. QuickTime events. Huh. It's interesting. Normally they have it easy, normal, hard, but here it's just normal, easy, very easy. Yeah, let's just go standard. I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of redo stuff if I go on standard, but they're short enough that we should be able to run with that. Well, if they're as short as the first game, that is. Spinning eyeball icon. Oh, maybe I should disable my mouse cursor if it's just gonna be showing up already. Yeah, let me do that and hopefully not F up the game. Gotta remember to turn this back on later. Like when I'm playing other games, I'm gonna be like juggling 3 games throughout the week, assuming that I don't add in something else.
Where am I?
And here we have another character with heterochromia. This is one of our main characters, Ryuki. How do I turn on autoplay?
You okay, Ryuki?
Let's see, maybe try Shift A? No, A just moves my mouse. Yeah, you could use WASD. Okay, hang on.
All right.
No menus?
Let's keep
Okay.
going. Next question.
Or maybe I'm just hitting all the wrong buttons to activate it. I hit escape and just moves on to the next one.
In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
So I don't know this one, but I did see it already. Plus you can use process of elimination. Sure, why not? Yes, interact with people and objects. Move the cursor and camera. Wait, I know to move my... Are those separate controls? Oh, okay. Okay, that's some mouse sensitivity. I played the first game on the PS4, so this is... Ooh, okay, let's turn down the sensitivity just a little bit. Oh my god, there's a tutorial for the menu. Got it. Options. Cursor speed. Let's knock it down a couple of notches. Man, the text on this screen is tiny. The rest of the game seems alright. Okay, yeah, this is more manageable. Here's boss. I don't know if it's relevant, but I believe her name was like Shizue Kuranashi or something like that. Is that a spoiler? It wasn't really relevant in the first game. That might be a spoiler. Where am I?
What? You're joking, right? What are you talking about?
What am I doing here?
Just press the button already.
You see that button on the table, right?
Push it and you get to answer the question.
Right, I'm not just playing by myself. I should probably actually slow down and let the voice actors show their stuff. I do tend to get pretty impatient. Why do you look like that?
Look like what?
Blue outline. Okay, I probably won't do this so much, but in the first game you can click on almost everything. Most of the time it will be stuff like that. Like you click on a monitor, you get a monitor. Occasionally, you will get some funny comments. I might have to turn down the sensitivity some more. If it's grayed out, that means I've already clicked on it. Gosh darn it. Yeah, sensitivity is still a little bit high. I saw something green. Long table. The vast majority of the time it will be like this, but occasionally you will get some funny dialogue. Yeah, this is too strong. No, I'm not worried about life. Yes. Actually, I have no idea what that did, and I'm kind of curious now. Wait, why is this even faster? Oh, cursor's not... Oh, okay. Troubleshooting. Oh, I changed it to default somehow. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Cursor speed, I turned that down. But no, it's supposed to be the first-person camera speed. Okay, we're gonna stop fiddling with options for now so we can actually get to the game. Okay. Well, I'm gonna slap the button.
Match the answer button for the quiz.
Oh, hi, Tama. Nice to meet you. Notice the color of her eye.
Why don't you press it?
Tama,
Notice the color of his eye.
you mean this button?
Yes.
Yeah. You better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
Slap.
There we go! Team Popo was the quickest. And your answer is?
Okay, so these two are from Greek mythology. I don't think either of them imbibe sense. This one is known for his musical ability. They might have relation to gods, but I don't think they're half god. They are half beast. And this is the name of the protagonist from the first game. He's odd, but not that odd. Gandharva.
That is correct. The answer is Gandharva. Team Popo gets 10 points for the correct answer.
You're smiling, boss, but you haven't done anything.
Good job, Ryuki. Keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Next question. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Yes.
What? No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
So the lady is from the first game. So Backpack Bag, since there's no one else in chat, I'm gonna have to ask you this. Do you care if we have spoilers from the first game showing up? Because that's what this question is.
This question is for that person on the other side.
You mean me?
Who was that?
Okay. In that case, we're just gonna go with it. I guess I hit the answer button.
Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready to answer. Ah, but before you do...
The new Cyclops serial killings were the subject of the first game.
I want you to take this question very seriously. The new Cyclops serial killings. The incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out and murdered. Are you or are you not familiar with it?
I mean, I know a little bit about this character, so you probably read the case files.
This can alter if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
Apparently they just cut out the dialogue if you say no. Or you answer the question incorrectly, rather.
Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress through this game.
The Cyclops serial killers and what you're about to experience, they have nothing to do with each other. Promise.
So please, just tell me honestly. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
I am.
Are you sure? Don't be lying now. Let's give you a simple test just to make sure. The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone? No need to give me their last name, first name only, please.
One of the main characters of this game, by the way.
Oh, not bad. You're correct. But you could have just gotten lucky. How about we go for one more round? Who is the true culprit of the new Cyclops serial killings? Answer with just the first name again, please. Let's have it.
The reason why you could guess on that first question is because she's a character who shows up pretty early in the story. This character isn't even mentioned for most of the game.
Wonderful! That's another right answer.
Yep, we're going to spoiler territory.
Sorry for doubting you. You really do know about the new Cyclops killings.
Yeah, and it was pretty horrifying.
Oh, did you hear that sound?
Incidentally, the reason why they recall the new Cyclops serial killings, the new part comes from the fact that there was a previous series of serial killings that were just like it. As for Cyclops, all the victims had an eye gouged out. Yeah, the game starts with that, and it only gets worse.
That means the next question will be the last. Are you ready? A precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future. But these precognitive dreams, are they really?
Truly real.
Well, it's a dream, so it's not real. But precognitive? What's going on here? Okay, fine. I thought I had to do something or click on someone or something.
It can't be.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Eek. Yeah. Okay. And now we have... Oh, what's that on the field? Introducing Mizuki, the girl who got shot in the leg. Eek.
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological response.
Are these the same voice actors?
3 o'clock. Distance of 315 feet. In the middle row of seats.
Oh, I realize now. Her voice sounds a little different here than when she's in Somnium. You will see later. Creepy mask. There was a mouth on her forehead. Oh, crap. I'm not using a controller. I have to actually press the QuickTime stuff. The main character of the first game was unimpressive in a lot of ways, but Mizuki is... she's outright superhuman.
Aiba, zoom in. Night vision mode.
To clarify, the game only lets you use night vision when it wants you to. You can't just use it all willy-nilly. And then, X-ray.
Use the X-ray next.
Why did I have to click on that middle frame?
Understood.
Oh, you look at that.
Found you. Who is that?
Identity unknown. Judging from their figure, they appear to be female.
Music's actually kind of reminding me of a Persona game right now. Just a little bit.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it. Why else would another girl target me?
Mizuki in the first game was such a brat. I loved her, but she was such a brat. Also, I hope you can hear my voice alright. Music is pretty loud. When I tested before stream earlier, the title screen was kind of loud.
You can't think of any other reason?
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know? That's why other girls don't like me much.
I am fairly certain that has more to do with your personality.
I agree. Okay, cool. I raised my voice there for a moment, but I guess it's fine. Also, note the color of Aiba's eye and Mizuki's eyes. She has heterochromia as well.
Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round. You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it.
The plot bullets. She just has a double-barrel gun.
Okay.
Dante had a revolver at least.
I will display the aiming reticle. Take aim and pull the trigger.
On it.
Okay, that wasn't hard at all.
What's with the scope?
Did you just... I guess it was a stun grenade, not a flare, but...
Where did she go now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Ugh. Can't let them get away.
It was far away, but I don't know about staring at a flashbang.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly...
There's something there.
Yes.
It's a leg.
Hey, that's...
You recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's
a leg and an arm. And half a face.
the left half of his body.
Uh-huh.
His name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly. 6 years ago, at Studio Devaita. The right half of his body.
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
These are all characters from the first game, with the exception of that blocky-headed guy. And this guy. This guy's a new character as well.
Where am I?
Don't tell me you were sleeping. Who falls asleep in the middle of a live stream?
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under boss, right?
Oh, no. So let me clarify. The killings in the first game are completely unrelated to this one. According to what they said earlier, the killings in the first game all had a missing eyeball. What Mizuki was saying is, we're about to see the right half of his body, because this took place 6 years ago. This is a younger Mizuki, she's dressed up just like she was in the first game. But this game show thing right on now is taking place, I want to say, a few months after those killings.
Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
Of course not.
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
I resent that. That is not true. I just have him scrape the striatum corneum off my heels every once in a while. Hey, Ryuki. Are you sure you're all ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll elaborate on that in a little bit.
All right.
Actually, no, the game will elaborate on that in a little bit.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
I thought you were talking about a boss for a moment there, but of course you were paying attention to Mizuki's eyes.
Here we go. Next question. Which Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas, represents the origin of all things?
Does the yin yang symbol actually have a name? I don't know. Well.
What the?
Plop.
A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights!
Yeah, I'm on it.
She's 12 here, possibly 13. But Mizuki has always been a bit of an odd child. Like, oh my god, when you first see her in the first game, she's like completely silent. But once she starts talking, she is... This girl is the sassiest brat you will ever meet. This is a joke from the first game.
I have a bad feeling about this, but you really want to know my name?
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you, but please don't forget it, okay?
I'm sure you can already guess what the joke is.
Got it.
My name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Pretty sure it's pronounced a little closer to Kagami, which could mean mirror.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Could mean something else, I don't know.
Here it comes. I knew this would happen.
I don't think this avatar can accurately show how much I'm smiling right now.
I'll say it one more time. My name is Kagami. I told you it's Kagami!
I know his name right. I don't need to ask again. Okay.
Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away.
I'm pretty sure he became famous, even more famous after that.
Well, even after he died.
Yep.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Sorry, don't remember.
In her defense, and I'm not going to say it's because you're forgettable, a lot of crap happened to her. A lot.
You don't leave much of an impression. In a good way.
In a good way?
That's actually a positive quality in Shadowrun 5th edition. Being bland enough that people forget about you and so you slip into the shadows.
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace. However,
there aren't any footprints.
Indeed.
Then how did the body...
It teleported.
Unknown. Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground. Or they teleported here.
Yeah, and they got split in half when the portal failed.
Teleported?
There's a lot of bizarre technology in this game, or in this franchise. Like, for example, you might have noticed the caution tape is a floating hologram thing.
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
There's at least one unnatural thing in the first game that was never really explained. And actually never explained at all, but... I suspect that half of the supernatural things we're going to see are probably red herrings. Like, for example, this hole being split in half thing? No idea. Not a clue.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first. The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
Are there more details?
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
In that case, how's this?
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
Ground is made of lead. That would suck if the field was actually like just solid lead underneath all the turf. So about that guy.
Why? What is it?
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
Also, note the color of his eye.
I would have let you know right away if he did. Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since.
Yeah, already a mystery off the bat. I don't know anything about this explosion. I didn't watch this far into a playthrough.
Date's body was never recovered from the scene.
He's probably not dead.
Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date. I am certain he's at the Hot Springs district in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
There was actually one joke ending late in the game where you could ask the receptionist out to Atami. And yeah, you get a non-standard game over.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
This is legit how she talks to him. There's a lot of people to talk to. Okay, actually not that much. I can't talk to that guy. So there's just... Okay, never mind. There's a lot of people to talk to.
Weird though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago, but the body shows up now?
Well, half of it.
Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm.
Cool.
Oh, thank you for the concern, though.
Some minor... Well, I guess it's not really that minor, but it's like one of those convenient sci-fi bits of tech. I like it. This is that kind of thing you'd actually see in the future. Unlike these hologram line caution tape.
Oh, no. I just started investigating, really.
Kind of look like you're out for a smoke break, buddy. Let's see if we can find anything odd around here before we go back to chatting with people. It still spins kind of fast, oh well. It's still...
As for what was used to cut him...
Oh.
I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
I was wondering why it was still green.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level. There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
Okay, yeah. It's not green anymore. What am I missing? Why is it still green? Wow, I could go pretty far out there. Oh look, hey boss. Wow, I can see you're blinking. This sensitivity is way too high, but I don't think there's anything here. Okay, yeah, it's grayed out now. Cool, 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 cool. By the way, what's with the ma'am?
Abyss is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Do you want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am. I've finished gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly.
I don't even have to ask about you.
This kind of hairdo, isn't this a stereotypical Yakuza hairstyle?
Yamazuki Okira, 18 years old. A high schooler attending Sakiba High. The all-girls school, right?
So, it's been 6 years since the first game, and the first game takes place 6 years after the original Cyclops serial killings. Kinda wonder why the 6 is a theme, but let's just roll with it.
Ah, but Okira is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation team. Though you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not remembering me. I heard you became a special agent at Abyss. That boss lady got her claws in you, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator.
Boy, she's a pretty impressive little girl.
Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
Anyone they can get, but it's a special investigator position that I don't think they offer to any regular cops, so that kind of implies some things.
Abyss is a particularly special organization. Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
Yeah, they don't hide the fact that there's like shadiness going on behind the cops. Oh yes, and you could look. Why is this still green? Oh, there we go.
Hey, what's your name again?
Give me a break.
What? You really don't know? I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD. Haven't found anything yet, though there is something I didn't find that's particularly interesting.
What's that?
Footprints.
Bingo. There isn't a single footprint on the field that doesn't belong to someone here. So just how did the culprit do it? I should be asking you. You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found. Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
So you think that she's rocking some weapon that could slice people open at the molecular level?
What are you trying to say?
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said...
I think Nile is a rearranged version of Line, which is basically the popular texting app in Japan. I don't know if it's actually texting, but basically think of it as a texting app.
HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
The half-body serial killings.
Okay, so that's the trend this time around. It's a whole series of half-bodies.
I need to know more about that case. It changed my life. Forever. So that's why I came.
What is this? Regarding Mizuki's smartphone, if it gets reception, I can connect to any network. I can make calls and send and receive messages on Nile. Yeah, I know, right? Mizuki says, I don't want you to know about my private life. If I leave my eyes closed, you won't be able to see it. Right? Right, Aiba? Which is why she still carries her smartphone around. Huh. I see. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, Dante never bothered with the phone because Aiba just called her one for him. Let's see. Aiba and Tama talk. This girl kind of slow, but yeah. Boss, you got anything else? Why are you here?
You do know I'm the commander of Abyss, right?
Yes, but what does this have to do with Abyss?
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
Special department, but it's only got like, what, 30 people?
This case is special.
4.
I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
Studio Divita.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time. The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings.
In case you're wondering
So named because the victims' bodies were cut in two.
In case you're wondering why my eyes are wandering, it's because I'm trying to look up something. You know, let me put this on auto.
The culprit is known as Terror. Their identity is unknown. 6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
Okay, I forgot what I was looking up, so I had to pause for a moment.
Of course. Not.
What? Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a singer.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
Yeah, she's
But
straight
you're
up
basically still
superhuman.
an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field.
Okay, I was just trying to figure out what was the same voice. For some reason, I can't figure it out, but it just sounds like the same lady. I don't know why I'm second guessing myself. Anyway, her voice actor is Allegra Clark. She did a voice in 13 Sentinels. She did Bloodhound's voice in Apex Legends, but you wouldn't be able to tell because of the voice modulator.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Yep.
I have to.
Whoop.
This case is...
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes? You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes.
Can't you see your eyes?
Fine, but promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man. I read you loud and clear.
Do you?
It's Mizuki. Like, doing dangerous things is like her forte. I'm not kidding. If you say something like, I'm gonna go into a hideout full of criminals and gunmen, and I don't want you to come along because it would be dangerous, she's not gonna listen to you.
Who sent the message?
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I... don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier. Who could this person of interest be?
That master creeps me
And
out.
why did she try to kill you?
I did see some green.
That's... definitely Jin Furue.
Yeah. The same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Divita.
Jin was a young industrialist. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
Oh, I don't know you see too well, but there's a
6
bit here that
years ago,
says side
Jin
Mizuki.
Furue's body was discovered in Studio Divita.
Ruki's the same
Now,
thing, but red.
His left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently. What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
And here's
Aiba?
Aiba's.
Hold on, did
other
Aiba
appearance.
just appear?
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah, this is just augmented reality. She doesn't exist. You might know she's a little transparent, especially her hands. You can see like veins or arteries or something through them. A little creepy, to be honest. Let's see. Let's include boss in the shot.
I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings. I, of course, did consider it a possibility, but both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
Hang on. So you played the Zero Escape series, right? I was reading some stuff on TV tropes. Was there something about like parallel worlds or something like that? As far as I can tell, no to both of them. But I don't know if this has any connection to the Zero Escape series. I never played the series. I don't know if parallel worlds is actually a thing. But to the best of my knowledge, no. The most advanced things you're going to see are honestly Aiba, and I guess Tama now, and that weird gun, the Evolver, I think it was called, because it originally was a Revolver, and I guess this tape. But yeah, other than that, I haven't seen a whole lot of advanced stuff. They do have nanomachines. They use it to deal with someone's brain tumor.
There are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half-body was definitely alive until just recently.
They are stealthily, subtly throwing in some references to the first game here. Or maybe not that subtly, but it's subtle enough.
What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together.
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
But you should see how you act in the Somnium.
I have no idea what's going on. But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
6 years ago, she was 12. She wasn't part of Abyss back then. She wasn't part of the investigation at all. She didn't know much about the case. But she did see some of the documents during her training. Oh crap, what was that?
Hey.
But the information there wasn't much better than the information on the internet, so she couldn't get the full picture.
Aiba, how much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Awkward.
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Toma's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Can I just click on it? No, I have to use the keyboard? Wait, hang on. Oh no, I have to close it first, got it. Then I click on it. And we're jumping back to the past. Back on Ryuki. I don't know how it's written in Japanese, but Ryuki could mean Dragon Knight. The Ryo could mean dragon, and Ki as in Kishi for knight. Again, I don't know how it's written in Japanese, and a lot of these fancy sounding names, or names that could be fancy, don't have to be written with bizarre characters like that. Anyway.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
And it seems like she still calls him by his last name, despite her having the same last name now. Yep, so, Mizuki is the adopted daughter of the main character of the first game. And boy, is their relationship bizarre.
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know.
You act
Got
like it
all giddy
sometimes.
about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
Rika's a girl that's mentioned but never seen. And I thought he got kicked out of that place.
Of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times. What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So...
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So, she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's see. Okay. This was the line I missed. Basically, I found out I gotta do something. So today's gonna be a shorter stream. I'm probably just gonna end at 7:30. So that means we got about 40 minutes left.
You remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
She's 6th grader. Her name?
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
And she's talking, so we're just gonna let it scroll. I wonder if when I click something, it'll interrupt that. Sagan. Oh, okay, I might start with this. Oh, by the way, this case and the new Cyclops serial killings are not related, though that is just a hunch. Her last name is Sagan. Gan could mean eye, and I think that was done intentionally, because, you know, eyeballs. Also, Aiba. Actually, Aiba stands for a eyeball, so, yeah. And Tama could mean ball as well in Japanese. I don't know if the name's short for anything, though. Tama's a new character. Same with Ryuki.
Does she look okay to you?
Calm down, kid.
I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already. Teleportation.
What?
Yeah, she's a weird kid.
Body teleported here from a parallel world, but only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half.
I want to hear Mizuki say that.
Jeez.
Alright, we're good.
His name is Moma Kumakura.
Yakuza.
He's the leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Uchisaki family.
I don't understand Yakuza hierarchy.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Because he's a fan of a certain live streamer.
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely.
You sure about that?
Bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do. Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Hey, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet.
Normally that would mark you as a suspect.
Into a toilet somewhere.
That guy did show up in the first game, but I think he was listed as either Yakuza A or B. His name did show up in the character profiles. Speaking of which, let's see if they exist in this game. Yeah, it looks like we got more books in this game. Oh, because it's split in two persons 6 years ago and present. Nobody. There was no one 6 years ago. They did not exist. How about in the present? Just known as Detective. We know his name. And he did introduce himself, didn't he? Actually, I think he said his last name. Ushidera. Mikoto could be a guy's name or a girl's name. Yeah, there's just a bunch of random information. Dislikes, threats, and foxes. Huh. Wait, does it say her name? Oh, it does. Kurnushi. I thought it was Kurnashi. Okay. Wait, hold on. She's 48 in this game, isn't she? 49. Holy crap. Oh, jeez. Still looks young, still dressed young. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here that I'm uncertain about. There weren't this many menus, I don't think. How are you?
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might! Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
You okay, Mr. Ryuki?
Okay, first of all, that was a Hero Academia reference. Second of all, half might? Half? Really? That's kind of a bad taste, don't you think?
I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Oh, so our perfect successor to Date. I'm just gonna keep clicking on stuff and see if that's still up there.
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Ryuki can oftentimes get weird like this. He's been doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tama, you might have noticed her figure is a little different from Aiba's. Aiba's a little more round.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but...
That's his name.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know? Why? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something?
No, I'm pretty sure everyone around you is just mean.
All I can do is laugh now.
You might as well give a fake name, maybe they'll remember it better.
I told you, it's Kagami!
I'll admit, it's not that funny, but I'm still doing it. There we go.
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on, I'm sure you actually remember.
Mimiga, was it?
What? How?
Oh, my mistake. It's Mimigawa, isn't it?
How do you get there? Are the characters looking similar or something?
It's neither.
No need to shout, Kagami.
Whoa.
Oh, I knew it. Jin Furue? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the modern world.
Uh-huh.
He's insightful, inspiring in a way. Well...
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Why not?
Easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
She's got her armed pipe. She's armed. She's actually pretty scary with that pipe.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
Okay, time for some spoilers about the first game. So you know how this game, early on, shows you this half of a body? The first game starts off with a woman's corpse tied to a merry-go-round with the eye gouged out. This girl is her daughter. And the first witness on the scene. Yeah, you know, the whole scarred for life thing.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
Well, there you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
Got it.
Huh. I already know all about you. No need to say it.
Deja vu much?
Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21.
So he's smart. Date was a little... Honestly, Date felt a little inadequate in a lot of areas, both mentally and physically.
Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer.
Why is it were? Oh, that's right, because it's you here. You were accepted. Right. I was gonna say and was accepted. Was accepted sounds better, but I mean, since we're going off of you.
It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy.
This guy is just blah.
Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
And she's posing!
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
Okay, Tama.
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Tama's personality is a little different from Aiba's.
It's Jin Furue, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
Oh, we already talked to him. Let's see.
We work in the same building and you don't know my name.
Should I? There's a lot of people in the building I work in that I don't know the names of.
Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
This guy's gonna be important to the plot, isn't he? Well, not just the plot, he's gonna be related to the murder somehow.
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found.
Give it 6 years.
What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
Seems a little unscientific for a detective on the scene.
No?
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought it would be less than the other body, but it's more than.
Today is February 10th. Current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
You know, I just realized something. Your question about, like, the medical technology being advanced enough or time travel and so on, especially the medical technology, there was some weird BS in the first game that they didn't explain for a while, and that just completely threw me off. So, maybe there is medical technology advanced enough, but if so, most people don't know about it.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body.
But there's no blood here, which means his body was obviously moved.
His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with zero thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
Yeah, it does feel like a weird thing, but I mean, I've seen some horrifying stuff in the first game. I can't dismiss anything. It's it's too ridiculous. Also, we have some kind of molecule cutting thing here. It really does feel like this is exactly what I imagine would happen if someone was going to walk through a portal and get stopped halfway through. But then it would be odd that's the left and right half that gets split apart. So this is going to be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there's the intramolecular bond. I'm going to pause for a moment. Blah, 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 blah. Which uses electrons to bond, and the... I said intra, and now this inter. And the intermolecular bond, which is the bonding of molecules themselves. This needs to scroll faster. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bonds, so when something is cut in half, it's usually the intermolecular. I feel like my pronunciation is not that great, so you're definitely gonna get mixed up. Basically, they're saying that when something gets cut in half, usually it's the bond between molecules that gets split, and not the molecules themselves. That's it for the scientific part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. Oh, okay, I can make it grow faster. Go faster, not grow faster. Click everything. Hello there.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andy's Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Eek!
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole.
Wow, a burst of emotion from Tama there.
What do you know about comedians? Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
He's known Tama for more than half a year now, but he still has a hard time understanding what sets her off. He had no idea that that was a sensitive subject.
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi.
His head kind of scares me, honestly.
It's a rental studio, mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
Man, if I met someone in real life that looked like they had their head taken off a Minecraft character, I would probably feel anxious and scared, just like out of nowhere.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Amabi TV?
Face to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
Amabi.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world, tuning in on the internet is in shock right now.
Amabi TV is live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone. The quiz show Face to Face is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants. Planets! Decoration. Miscellaneous decorations. Oh, this is a camera. I thought this was like some kind of board up against the wall. But no, it's just a really close camera. Caution tape. Dude, this camera looks like a... it looks like the barrel of some like sci-fi cannon. There's something here. Monitor. Right, the long table. I know this is a crime scene, but I'm still half expecting Tama and Ruki to start having some weird conversations about something. You know, like that little outburst with the comedian thing.
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
He is.
Oh, yes.
23 is real young, though. Date was allegedly 30 during the first game, which means that Ryuki, after the time skip, is still younger than Date originally was. You know, I'm just like explaining all these spoilers. At some point there's gonna be like a massive spoiler and there's like no skating around that.
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd.
Music Food?
He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author. By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me.
Oh, and what's
Hard
that?
to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
But you can zoom in!
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head.
Ah?
It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma. In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably. But I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half.
Well, there's no guarantee that the cause of death was being split in half. Yes, that would kill someone, but not if they were already dead.
There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma.
Huh.
He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
Eek! Oh.
Fray to free?
Oh boy.
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
Freedom!
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
That's a bizarre phrase. I'm not looking forward to clicking on that. I know what happens next. Because as I said, I watched part of someone else's playthrough. But for the most part, this will be a fresh playthrough.
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Holy crap. You have a partner that's constantly with you, who's got all kinds of amazing ability, who just rarely gets super pissed off. There was something there. Oh, that's just the evidence marker. Okay, anything else I can do? Anything? Saw green. Step ladder. I think in Ace Attorney they would have a periodic conversation, or not periodic, but like every game would have a conversation about ladder versus step ladder. Podium. What am I missing? There's got to be something else. Oh. X-ray.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something.
Is it going to be really silly and off topic?
Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
Never mind then.
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root.
Can you tell what's recent? Because I'm kind of missing back teeth and both top and bottom side. On both left and right side.
Judging by the impression left in the gums,
well,
looks
course.
like it was removed just recently. Ryuki, I've got a connection.
I actually recall a series where someone ended up smuggling something in one of their teeth. And I think that's actually one of the random augmentations you can get in Shadowrun 5th Edition. A game that I've barely played, I might add.
The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
Assuming that's YouTube.
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Fake names, fake accounts. Heck, I don't think I needed my name to create my YouTube channel.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
Wow, she really does get set off by the most random things.
That's better.
This is the most random crap. This is the kind of thing someone would show me and I'll be like, okay. Other than people getting split into pieces, I don't know, there's some subliminal messages that I'm missing here. Eek. Remember what I said about how I'm not looking forward to this? That wasn't it.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
This unnerves the crap out of me. By the way, these look like kanji. Are these readable? I did see a random A in there. I don't know what this is, man, but I don't like it.
Hey. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's fine, he says.
Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about him, he says. This I missed. Team Zero Escape presents. Nice. I forgot to mention this earlier because I had seen someone else mention it in their playthrough and unfortunately did not think to mention it. But Kurt Her.
Oh, it's Brahmin.
Kurt Her has an iron pipe, but it's got glowing lines on it, making it look futuristic. And who knows, maybe it actually has some advanced technology built into it.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times.
This looks like the drinking area of town.
Ryuki is supposed to be here?
Now, I don't remember what Japan's legal drinking age is, but I think it's 20.
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
You're also 18, but I guess you know people around here. Ryuki's not doing so well in the present. At least he's got food. I was afraid it was going to be all drinks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 beers I count. And I can't rotate around him. Maybe there's one like out of sight. Maybe we'll get a different angle. Table.
It's a picture of Ganesha, the Hindu god. Ganesha is worshipped as the god of wealth, especially by merchants.
I kind of feel like gods of wealth are kind of a merchant's thing. Or rather, merchants are a god of wealth's thing, I guess. Merchants, possibly bankers. Is this yen? $5 for a mug of beer? I feel like a glass of beer is a lot more expensive over here. Or maybe that's normal for restaurant price? I don't know. It's been a while since rather, it's not often that I have beer in a restaurant. At a bar, though, beer is kind of expensive, I think. Liquor bottle. Freezer. Large pot. That's also a pot. It's empty other than... refrigerator case. Mostly alcoholic beverages inside. Toasters. There's many random funny conversations. Oh, drum, door. Are these? Well, I guess they're not quite Christmas lights. Or not what I think of when I hear Christmas lights. Okay, Ruki, how you doing, buddy?
Jin Furue's other half was found. The other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago.
We? Were you trying to help out?
The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means?
Well.
Answer me, Ryuki! You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
Make it a sidebar, please.
Ugh. Just what kind of dream is he having?
A weird one. It's probably like a hair salon.
How should I know?
Or the barbers.
Should we try wink syncing?
Forget it. It'd just be a wasted battery. Come on, Ryuki. Wake up. Hey! I said wake up! Oh, look! A porno mag!
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work on Ryuki. I suspect Date would have woken up instantly.
Reminder that Date is Mizuki's adoptive father.
They're gone.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
What?
Yeah?
Genny, being this man. Full name, Gen Ishiagane.
This is another example of something that would freak me out if I saw someone like this in real life.
I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
In case it wasn't immediately clear, Aiba and Tama are both in people's left eye sockets.
Yeah. Genny is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin.
Probably why my cursor has got a yellow sparkle in the middle. Oh yeah, that's another reference to eyes. Iris Sagan. I mentioned the gone part, the iris. The yellow part of her eye.
He runs it all by himself without hiring any help. Where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this. Ryuki, please, tell me about 6 years ago.
I'm ashamed that I didn't try to wake him up one more time. We would have gotten an Oni-chan routine from her. And it would have seemed to work on him, and it would have been great. And I think that's... Okay, fine. I remember one or two more things from someone else's
I want to know
playthrough.
all about what happened back then.
It'd be really nice if I could pass where I saw the other person's playthrough, but again, I'm gonna have to cut it short today.
The HB case and the explosion are related. If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
What on earth is a curry shot? It's probably as bad as it sounds.
This is futile, Mizuki. Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated.
I hear this is a dangerous level. I don't actually remember my numbers for these.
In fairness, the reason he's like this now is because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition. As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
It's possible.
Then it's all the more reason for him to help.
You know, as uncooperative as Mizuki is sometimes, she's held herself together surprisingly well, considering that... And we're going to spoiler territory again. She lost both her parents and her adoptive dad, all in the span of like a year. When she was 12. Like how? Who's been taking care of her since? Surely it's not just her with the money she inherited from her parents.
For his own sake, too.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off.
Don't say such
What will
things.
you do?
Isn't it obvious? I'll sync with him.
Incidentally, syncs are a new thing, but I mean, wink syncs are a new thing, but syncs have been there since the beginning. Oh, let's try it. Man, I just spoiled that for you guys, and you actually get to see it.
Come on, big brother! Wake up! Wake up!
Okay, that was that was good.
If you don't hurry, you're gonna be late.
I wonder this avatar of mine is capturing my expressions well enough. Although it's probably better than seeing my actual face.
He's awake?
Shocker, isn't it?
Nurse, pour some soy sauce on me, please.
What?
Right down the middle.
Down the middle actually has kind of creepy connotations considering these murders. Okay, so we're gonna at least have to show you the first sink, even though I am out of time, so... Oh, man. I have to show you the first sink. That's the one of the weird and cool parts of this game. Hi, Peter. It's been a while. Where's Wallace?
Wait, you didn't see her at the stadium?
I did, but she's not back yet?
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about. She's probably at a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her third tequila shot right about now.
I don't know why I can't seem to match the voices up, but assuming that everyone who shows up in the first game has the same voice actor, this guy's voice actor is Sean Chiplock. You might know him as Rean Schwarzer from the Trails of Cold Steel series.
Hey!
Mizuki, I think you're wasting your time trying to talk to him. He's so soaked in alcohol, you could light his breath on fire with a match.
I kind of want to see that. His real name is Futa Amanoma, but everyone calls him Pewter. I'm sure you can figure out why. Is it the outfit? No one else dresses like this. No one else dresses close to that.
I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Divitas 6 years ago. The other half was found at the stadium today, correct? The corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today. No signs of the body having been frozen. And Jin doesn't have any twins. The theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier, too.
I'm assuming we got the DNA results?
What do you mean?
We got the DNA results.
Yep.
The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago.
So they managed it.
The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person.
Unless someone was tampering with the records.
The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th. Today is also February 10th.
Eh?
What could it mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Yeah, normally I click on all the things, but yeah, let's not bother with that now.
Do you really intend to sync with him?
The first sequence should be short anyway.
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but...
Man, this machine's advanced. Doesn't
what
even
I
care
mean
about that.
is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you?
Yeah, so what?
I understand how you feel, Mizuki. I'm sure you want to solve the HB case more than anyone. After all, you lost two very precious things due to that incident. Date, of course, and...
the casualness with which she plucks out Aiba. Aiba's adorable this morning. Well, you know, ignoring that spine-looking thing.
At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball. There was nothing left to extract.
I'm sure you had to clean out the socket first,
I am
though.
glad the room was vacant. I don't do well with roommates.
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
I feel like that's more the reason, all the more reason for her to dig into it.
Don't worry.
Date, he would have gone through some stuff if he did go through some stuff, and he would have gone through more if he had backed out of the case.
Boss didn't technically give me permission to sync, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah.
There will be no turning back.
I know.
I see. Then let's get started. What happened 6 years ago? Ryuki's memories may hold the answer.
Or we'll at least wake him up.
Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes.
Oh yeah, we have no time for tutorials.
Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
It's not actually 6 minutes, by the way.
I got it.
Well, not for us anyway.
This isn't my first time sinking, you know.
It's actually not. Wait, is it? I do remember... you know, I'm gonna stop with the excessive spoilers.
Okay then, let's begin.
No, she probably got trained on this. Song from the first game.
I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
I keep forgetting, but I think her voice actress is Erika Hollacher. I don't know how to pronounce that. She voiced On in Persona 5. She voices Yuna in Cold Steel 4 and 3. I've looked up a few of these people just out of curiosity and because some of them sound familiar.
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Still so savage.
Oh, no, not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled.
Yeah. She's always going to open up with something weird. But that was still better than what she opened up the first game with.
Oh, Mizuki. Do you know your way around Somnia? If you are assigned to this case, you will be sinking many times, I'm sure. Would you like a refresher?
No, we have no time.
Nah, it's fine. I've synced plenty of times already.
Okay, it has to be the training.
Well, if you do run into any issues, you can always check the manual. The manual explains syncs and Somnia comprehensively.
Got it. Thanks. Alright then.
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
But there's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
Interact with what's there, like the mirror.
Well, before anything...
Somnium
scan! Activate!
Listen to relax, please. The camera, the darkness. Okay, 3. Okay, thank goodness it's only 3. Okay, normal, retry, count 3.
This layer of Ryuki's Somnium appears to have 3 mental locks.
So I gotta unlock those, right?
Correct. By doing so, you can travel deeper into his psyche. The truth is found in the deepest layer.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
We are navigating dreams.
There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue.
And dreams are connected to memories. Therefore, we are indirectly investigating someone's memories. These prompts look a little different. Where's the time? Oh, there's no time limit in this one. What the heck? It's spinning too fast.
It is the same two-way mirror as the interrogation. Due to the lack of a wall, it appears to be floating.
Shouldn't this be a one-way mirror? Yeah, there's no time limit. Normally you have the 6-minute time limit, 360 seconds. And each thing you do takes up some time. And each thing you do might give you a little thing to modify the time, like down to a percentage of what it was, or a fraction rather, of what it was. Or set to a specific time. Okay, I think I got 5 minutes left to do this. Let's go.
I know it's going to be me, but ask anyway.
Mirror, who is the most beautiful person in the world?
It's me, Kagami!
His name does mean mirror.
No, it isn't.
Eyeball gain. What? Eyeballs were not a resource in the first game. I think it's like a meta resource to get bonuses and so on.
It is a two-way...
Break it!
Let's do it. Huh?
Oh.
It went through.
I expected her to just go ow.
Oh no, my hand is gone.
Aiba, you okay?
Just kidding.
Ugh.
I did not know you could do that.
Anyway, it appears that the mirror will not break.
Okay. Again, I was clicking on literally. I pressed something by accident. I just went auto run for a moment. I have no idea what I
A
pressed.
folding chair. Same as the kind in the interrogation.
Stand, because this is definitely wrong.
Stand? On the chair?
Yeah. Well?
Well, it is now easier for me to change light bulbs if necessary.
It's a weird looking light.
Right.
Yeah. It's a folding chair.
Can't waste too much time though.
Try sitting on it.
Well, yeah.
There. Oh. What?
Ryuki.
Mizuki, now is your chance to question him.
But the camera's on us. We're the suspect. Or not suspect, but the one being interrogated. Excuse me? This is the tutorial stage, but there's already a branch? The branch is how you switch between timelines in the first game. Not actually switch between timelines, but like that's how the story branches. Those are your choices, like in a visual novel. But you have to like get to a different ending in the Somnium. Let's see. Tell me about the HB case.
Ryuki, can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
Why do you keep making me remember?
It's kind of important, man.
Damn it. Damn it. I was so close to finally forgetting. Please. Stop!
Aiba?
Explosions.
Aiba, you okay?
Yeah, it just got really bright. What was that explosion?
Apparently, the Somnium puzzles are a little more logical in this game. First game, they were whacked out because dreams.
That blue thing. Is it an eyeball?
Blue eyes? I don't know where that could be from. And it's gone. That thing barely moved. Come on.
Ryuki, do you know the culprit?
Do you?
What is this? Wait, it's a reverse sync.
This never happened before.
Ryuki's consciousness is flowing into your brain, Mizuki.
The merry-go-round, remember? And the ice pick. Oh, hi, Tama.
Huh? This is...
Mr. Date's house.
Note these outfits. And these two as well, I guess. Kind of hard to see them, though. Guess who this belongs to? By the way, it's not Date. What'd I click on? Creepy. Oh, the stew.
What is this? Soup?
Do you know the culprit?
The culprit's name.
I don't know. Oh,
I don't know.
That's how you. Okay, so that's how you would have to skip to the. That's how you skip to the second half of the game, which is Mizuki's route. I guess this is chapter 0.
Intrusion boarded.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. Guess we'll continue then.
We've defended against Ryuki's consciousness.
So is everything okay?
It should be. But it is peculiar. Usually, the sinker goes into the subject's mind.
Yeah, there's a separate chair for each one, even though they look identical.
But for some reason, the subject's consciousness was able to slip into your mind. But you should be fine now. We have blocked the route of intrusion. We are reconnecting to Ryuki's mind via another path.
That's good. But why did that happen?
Eek. Eek? I see a little collectible on Ricky's chair. And there's Ricky over there, I think. Can't remember. Okay, okay, that's why there's a choice. Okay.
This place is...
It's the cathedral.
Oh, so this is what you were talking about.
Hey, is that rubble?
Or...
It appears as though the collapse was halted halfway through.
Oh, it's Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's go.
Wait, Mizuki. You can only remain insomnia for 6 minutes, 360 seconds. For some reason or another, the passage of time in the interrogation room was slower, but that is not the case now.
You need me to find the info within 6 minutes, right? I got it.
While I remain still, time almost stops. But time progresses when I am in motion.
That's the system that Pewter came up with, right? I swear that Pewter is like a tech god. Thank you, XCon!
That's an interesting way to compliment someone.
Anyway, if you are stuck, simply stop moving and observe your surroundings. Look at the map and try—
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Go ahead and check that don't display this message again, but—
I don't have that function.
You don't? I totally thought you did.
Oh?
Okay. Okay, that's a little different from the camera sensitivity is too strong.
What's this? We're surrounded.
The rubble turned into a hand. Ryuki's dream sure is creepy.
Darn. We cannot get through. We need to find a way out of here. It's a torch. It's on fire.
Breathe out. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
I could do well as a street performer.
That looks fun. I'm gonna try that at home.
Please don't.
I'm kidding. Blowing it out won't work.
Breathing it in, maybe? Trapped by the shadows. The
Mizuki,
shadows are...
I have obtained a key.
What's that?
My question exactly.
A key is a new function that Pewter came up with. It uses an algorithm to clarify the rules of a Somnium world or the sync subject's psyche.
In other words, it tells you how the dream works?
Could be helpful.
Correct.
Damn, we can do that now? Pewter's legit.
The sync system has evolved greatly.
That's great. They were a bit obtuse sometimes.
The key can help with unlocking mental locks and better understanding the subject. By searching more, the key will be updated and information accumulated.
So the more I search, the more hints I get.
Cool. The key opens? I mean, the key is supposed to open things, but it sounds like this key is gonna open.
It's a torch.
Let's just breathe it in.
Breathe in what?
The torch, duh.
What do you mean, duh? That wasn't an obvious answer.
It was to me.
I want you to extinguish it by sucking in with your nose.
Eek.
I have never heard of such a thing.
At least eat the flame.
You'll never know till you try.
Fine.
This would hurt if it was possible.
I had a feeling that wouldn't work.
Oh, what was that? The shadows are missing a single spot.
A brazier. I can interact with this for whatever reason.
Breathe out! Got no time to waste. Actually, I think my time is already up.
It is not getting bigger or smaller.
We might have to leave this for later.
Blowing on it didn't make it waver either.
Is this fire real?
What am I supposed to do here? Okay. Shells are always missing a single aspect. I don't know what.
It's a torch.
I guess how inspected.
It's a normal torch. I can feel the heat of the fire. There is nothing different.
Oh, I see.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Yep, we're gonna have to save this for later. Not the best place to pause it, but unfortunately real life calls, so yeah, we'll just end it right here. Sorry I couldn't show you the rest of this. We'll pick this up soon enough, but until then, stay safe, and well, maybe I'll see you around. Hope you had fun, and hope you come back for more fun. Bye for now.